Okay, so we're here. This is Richie's Arcade. It's the new one out here in New Jersey. I'm actually only about an hour away, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna head inside. We're gonna talk to Richie. We have a couple other people that we want to see in there. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into the video. All right, so we're here. Let's check it out. So this is it, guys. Really cool looking. And there's Richie. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Good. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
No problem, man.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thank you. Thank you. Want me to give you a tour?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's do a walkthrough. Why not?
All right, let's do the pinballs first.
Okay.
All right, so I'm Richie Knuckles. I don't know if you guys followed me for a while, but in the past I've always been very video heavy. Like we're talking like 50 arcade games and maybe 5 pins, maybe 10%. We boosted it up. We're about, I think John and I figured it out to be 33% pin now. So right now we got a Marvel Avengers, which this one's so much fun, beating down the Hulk. So we have a good mix of old and new. So see, my buddy John Weeks from the Museum of Pinball is here.
How you doing?
Came all the way in from Banning, California. He owns the Museum of Pinball. He's hosting the Kong Off this year, which is Kong Off 7. That's in March at Arcade Expo 4? 5. Arcade Expo 5. So Banning, California, March, if you guys can make it. Right here we have a Bobby Orr power play John was enjoying. And it has this little popper that pops up so you can't, the ball won't drain except, of course, the out lanes.
Right. Nice.
See you later, John. And Flash Gordon, 80s. I don't know if you guys are like me. Come home from school and sit on HBO every hour. Flash Gordon's playing. I must have watched the movie 100 times.
I love that movie.
Flash!
So cheesy, it's good. Oh, yep.
Now, how come you haven't called me over?
And who's this?
Talk about your arcade.
Todd just happens to be here too.
Stealing the show as usual.
Yeah, and you know Todd always wants to steal the thunder, get in there and get on the camera. And once he's on the camera, we have to switch to wide lens.
You know, got a wonderful daughter.
He's really good at the game. Yeah.
Faithy's right here. We'll find her.
She's playing games.
She wants to be on camera too.
Okay.
All right, show them around. What else we got?
See you later, guys.
Okay,
you,
take care. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Todd.
The Metallica, one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
Judge Dredd.
I love that topper. Look at that.
A lot of people don't know this, but this is the first pin I ever bought.
Really?
Judge Dredd is my first pin.
Wow.
It was in my grandpa's living room because at my house I couldn't fit it. So first pin, Judge Dredd. Little backstory.
Okay. So now we got Genie.
Genie. So again, we're going old and new.
It looks wider too.
It's a wide body. Gottlieb made 2 wide bodies that I know of, and I used to have the other one. It's called Roller Disco. And Roller Disco was actually maybe the 2nd or 3rd pin that I bought. And of course, Pinbot. Everybody loves Pinbot.
Right.
This is Vince's Strange Science, and I have not gotten into it yet. I had one in the past a long time ago, and I sold it. But from what people come and play, a lot of people play this, so pretty good pin.
Yeah, I saw the top light up before. I got it just at the right time.
I haven't got into it yet, but I think it's pretty popular. Like people like it.
Yeah.
Blackjack, which every old timer that comes in here always plays this first.
Really?
Walter Day, when he was here, he played this almost the whole time. Anybody older than like 70 always gravitates to this machine.
Right.
And then Hurricane, which is part of the whole Python, Angelo, trifecta, quadrecta, whatever.
Okay.
With Cyclone and Comet we're coming up to, and Pinbot. And South Park. Now this one's really rare. The games.
Really?
Yeah, this one, I don't even think John has one of these at the Museum of Pinball. This one's a very strange machine. But it's fun because there's 2 shots that switch while you're playing, like the javelin to the shot put. And this is actually the shot put, is when you hit this ball here and you get it up to the top, almost like a shot put. It's pretty clever.
Yeah.
Cyclone, and I LED'd the Cyclone, which is one of the very few pins I have that I did LED. And that's why it's popping a little more. Comet, RoboCop, which one of my favorites. People, I think this is an underrated pin. What do you think, Jeff?
Oh, it's excellent.
Excellent, right? Fun machine. Yeah, I think it feels really underrated. And then this is what I'm really proud of. Not Simpsons, but what I'm really proud of is that right there. Jersey Jack made me my own edition, one of one, limited edition pinball, Richie Knuckles edition.
That's awesome.
Jack Winery's like an uncle to me. You know, you make a lot of friends in this business, and Jack is top of the charts. And then Iron Maiden, which right now, I mean, I can't stop playing this game.
Yeah.
If you look, my name's a lot on there. Good. So that is our pinball, and I think we just showed you 18 pins. Next door, we have probably another 18 over there, but again, we don't want to only do pin, have, you know, I think 30% is a good ratio.
Yeah, that's good.
Especially when I'm known for the vids, you know?
Right.
So this one I got, this is a Mega Race cockpit. This came out of Luna City. I don't know if you remember Luna City, but Luna City was a really, really famous arcade, home arcade by a guy named Peter Hirschberg. He did the animation scenes or the weird computer scenes in the movie Chasing Ghosts. Like when you see they take like Billy, they took him out of the Life magazine shot and then they focused in on his face, and however they did that, that was the guy who owned the Luna City Arcade.
Oh, okay.
When he closed up shop, I picked up a Space Fury and this one.
Yeah, the one I saw was amber. It wasn't, I don't know if that's an overlay or if it was an amber monitor the guy used.
Oh, I think there's
One of my
supposed to
buddies,
be an
Jeff.
overlay on the monitor.
Okay.
I believe it's a gold overlay.
Yeah. So his had the gold.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
the sit down, but I think it was a stand up, and it was a really nice condition.
Yeah. So I got it. I don't know where you can buy one, but that'd be nice to get is that overlay. Just like my Atari football, it's supposed to have a green overlay, and I haven't been able to find that.
Okay.
So here's the Pac-Man row and the Ms. Pac-Mans, of course. This one has that multi thing in it, the highscoresaves.com.
That's a really good one. He refined it. I kept seeing his videos.
I don't know how to, I don't really play Pac-Man, but I know you do something.
Yeah, to get the menu to come up.
There you go.
There you go.
So you got a bunch
Oh
of
yeah,
things.
same here. Take
Say
care.
goodbye to friends. All
Bye,
right,
guys.
Thank you so much.
See you next time.
All right. Hope I'll see you again. All right. Take care. And then this is the Qbert that went 84 hours, I believe. George Lutz played this for 80-something hours.
Wow.
And this actual Qbert was on, what's that guy's name? One of the Late Show
Swearing
guys.
Marquee.
I forget what the guy's name was. Oh, Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy
This was on
Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, you know what? I remember that. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
And I see Billy signed this one here.
Yep. That's actually going out. This is going out to, this is going to be shipped to Tasmania.
Cool.
It was also mentioned in WreckIt Ralph. There's a scene where Qbert holds up a sign and he doesn't say game out of order, it says game unplugged. That's because while George was going for the world record, this first or second time I believe, he was at like 50 hours and one of my employees was vacuuming and unplugged the machine after George had like 50 hours in already. That story went more viral than the story of us actually breaking the 80-something hours and getting on Jimmy Kimmel. The story of the game unplugging was at least 4 times as much press I got for that, which is pretty intense. And then the people from WreckIt Ralph sent me actually a cell when, you know, like 3 different layers of that scene where Qbert has a signed game unplugged.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I have that in like my private collection with all my other crazy arcade memorabilia. And then of course Robotron. We just found out that the joysticks have played their last game. We're gonna have to rebuild the joysticks. Vince, my partner, is really good. He had like 2-3 million last week, so they were really working. And this week, I guess we need new joysticks.
Okay.
Take a look at this. I don't know if you can tell with the way that the lighting is, but I just recapped this monitor and redid the monitor. I don't know if you've ever seen a Space Invaders with a monitor that looks that nice.
Yeah, I said that too. I said this is beautiful, and it's one of your favorite games.
Yes, yes.
So.
Yes, I can play the hell out of this game.
Wow.
But just restored this, made this look great because it's supposed to be sold. So Be shipping that out soon.
It's good.
Then Centipede. I'm a Millipede fan myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer it. Yep.
Yep, by far. It's just so much faster.
Yeah.
This Nibbler, I can't sell Nibbler because my daughter Faithy is going for the billion.
Is she really?
Yep, she's been practicing.
That's
she
awesome.
doesn't follow patterns. She doesn't watch anybody else, any videos on TV. She's doing it herself, trying to learn or make her own patterns.
Okay, that's awesome.
And then we got the Dig Dug. I just capped this monitor for Bagman. Something I'm proud of is the monitors in our games are really tight and crisp. And hardly any screen burn. I try not to use any screen burn. And if that image isn't, nice square, nice rectangle, if it has the droops, I always do a cap and try to make the monitors pop.
I've been on a monitor kick lately and doing all mine from 13-inch all the way to 25. And I just did a tube swap last week.
Cool.
And it came out, it was a perfect match, drop-in replacement. It was awesome. Yeah, so yeah, it's important. That and the control panel, the two most, it's like a car, the hood of a car, you know?
Absolutely. Then Tutankhamun, I try to group my games kind of similar. So Tutankhamun and Bagman are both Sterns. You don't see many of the Bagmans or Tutankhamums out in the wild.
Right.
Like I just said, try to group them, Asteroids and Asteroids Deluxe right by each other. This has that chip. You can play Lunar Lander or Asteroids Deluxe.
That's a really good kit.
Yep,
yeah.
There's the Lunar Lander one. And Asteroids. And then Stalker, again, look at the crisp monitor, pole position. This pole position I got out of someone's house, and it literally had less than 50 plays on it. They bought it, put it in their basement, it died, and it sat for 20-something years. Called me up and they said, it doesn't work, make us an offer. And when I saw it sitting there in its pristine glory, look at this, there isn't a cigarette burn on the dashboard.
Yeah, that's usually the most common thing.
So look at that dashboard.
Wow.
When's the last time you've seen a perfect?
I know, there's always like one little thing.
Always one little burn somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of this. This is basically the closest thing to a home use only pole position until I got a hold of it.
And the board, it's hardly used too.
Yeah,
the board isn't burned up like they usually are.
The edge connector is perfect.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep. Atari football. I've never been beat. Trying to find somebody to beat me. This is my baby girl. This is Faith.
Hi. We met at the expo, Long Island Expo.
All right.
I think she was there.
So Major Havoc, right here. You don't see many Major Havocs.
So this is the conversion kit where you got the control panel with the cutout. That's so cool.
Yep. Woohoo! Mario Brothers wide body. This is also going to the same guy that bought the Space Invaders. And then Zookeeper, which you don't see many Zookeepers either.
I am going to build one. I have a lot of the parts for it already.
All original, not a multi-board or anything like that. All original hardware.
Original RAM too?
Original everything.
Really?
Other than if you're saying the RAM, I don't think I've replaced the RAM, but maybe the guy before me did.
Yeah, they try to bulletproof it.
Can't really say that.
It's still original though. It's not a Zook board, so.
Around the front, it's not like one of those aftermarket boards.
Yeah.
So then Dragon's Lair has the original laser disc
disc
player.
in there?
Original one, original disc. The disc is perfect.
Okay.
Then Tron.
Yeah, because you get disc rot on that sometimes.
Yeah, nothing. The disc is great, and knock on wood, it's been running for a while now. And then this is another Stern row here. I don't know the different kind of Stern, the ones that have this kind of cabinet.
I used to have this cab. Yeah.
Got scrambled. If you look, I did a full restore on this thing. So if you look, it's all stenciled and
That's
beautiful.
such cool art.
Yeah, it is.
It's like retro.
This is my favorite piece of art right here.
Wow.
She's happy.
Reminds me of that Universal game. Is it Cosmic Avenger?
I have a Cosmic Avenger in the trailer. But what is she holding? What could that be?
Little fallacy there.
This thing is definitely circumcised. This is Berserk. This is the Berserk that Joel West actually played Frenzy in to get the world record on Frenzy. I don't know. I thought you were able to bring up the high scoreboard, but probably not. Let's see if I die 3 times.
It's on there?
What's that?
Is it on there? The
Joel West's name is still on here.
Oh, that's cool.
I put something the other day on Facebook. I just showed that picture instead of Mortal. So let's see. JDW. Yep. His score is still up there.
That's cool.
God rest his soul. Then Astro Invader. That one's really fun. As it warms up, it gets fuzzy. I'm gonna have to dial
That happened to me, and I just fixed it. I changed out the chroma transistors on the neck board and fixed it.
Well, which ones?
The chroma transistors? What is this, K7000?
Yeah.
GL7?
Yeah.
K7000, changed out the transistors on the neck board.
Cool.
And it fixed it.
Cool.
I changed everything. Flyback, you'll laugh.
Flyback,
it's crazy, it wasn't that.
So here is Stunt Cycle. You were talking about Stunt Cycle before. And just got it working again. It's been dead for the longest time.
Such a cool game.
I'm mad because once you get good enough to beat it, there's no sense even having it anymore, except as a showpiece. Because almost every time I can max it out.
So if you overdo it, can you overshoot it?
If you overshoot it, you die too. You gotta land on the black.
Yeah,
okay. You can land, it's a little bit forgiving on landing too far, but it's not forgiving about if you hit that bus, you're dead. But if you land maybe a few pixels past the black, sometimes you get away with it. But you have to land in the black.
So what's your record on this?
It stops at 27.
Oh, okay.
So you can't do any better than 27 jumps. And so far, the last 3 times I've tried, I've done it.
You got many games in here.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, that was a close one. So right at 17 usually is when you start doing the wheelies.
So you do wheelie to get more height?
Wheelie is sort of a way that I read to know how fast I'm going. Like, is it 1 wheelie, 2 wheelies? How long is the wheelie? That's how I judge on how fast I'm going.
Why you want to play this again?
See, that wasn't forgiving. Did you see how I meant? And like, that could have been construed as black.
Oh, same one.
Good game,
That's
right?
so cool. Yeah, the black and white ones are one of my favorites, especially like the original Sprint. You had Super Sprint.
Yeah, Super Sprint.
The black and white one is
My daughter's really good at Super Sprint. How about this? Look at this thing. You ever see one of these?
I didn't. I saw it. I was like, what is this game?
This is so hard to find working. All right, so 1 player on this side. So the controls are so hard to get used to, sort of like Venture.
I'm trying to film them here. Wow.
But why I
Those
have
buttons
this
are crazy.
Yeah, why I have this game is when I was a kid, this was at the bowling alley where Space Invaders and Monaco GP was. Battlezone, Monaco GP, Space Invaders, they were all at the same arcade I used to play at. And this was one of the games I was there with them.
Almost looks like Star Wars with the trench.
Yep. I wish they had a Yo controller. It would be a lot easier to play than this controller. And it's actually a 2-player game. So you battle against each other, and if you don't get that guy, your score goes away. You lose points. But yeah, we used to play this at the bowling alley when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's where I started playing too. Wow.
That's a hard one to find. And like Venture too, the controls on Venture are so shitty.
Oh my God, the joystick is huge.
Yeah, Todd.
Looks like a Monroe, like oversized Monroe.
Yup. And then, I don't know if you know, I'm really good at Phoenix.
Yeah, I saw that little trick. Can you do it?
Yep.
When you do the little
Yeah,
bird?
I think I could do it every time.
What's it called again?
Well, I call it the 3 birds. That's what I call it, but I don't know what everybody else calls it. And it's weird because they fly in the pattern that they fly in is what you look for. So you can do it more than once. But if you do it more than once, it doesn't help you. It takes you back down to the score. So that's why it's a bug.
So you got to do it on the second board?
You can't do it on the first.
Okay.
Well, maybe you might be able to, but this one I have a secret. I just hold all the way to the left and then I wait. And then those 3 are the guys that you want to get. So you wait till they go off screen. Back on, like that. And that should have given it, but you saw I missed that guy.
Right.
I usually can do it.
And then it gives you what, 200,000 or something?
200 and
and obviously that's illegal in
Yeah,
world competitions and all
yeah,
that.
it's not legal. Let's see. Three? Yeah, okay. I got another chance. Damn it, I missed him again. Did you see that? I keep missing one. We're SOL.
Yeah. Oh well.
So 720. This is another game I love too.
Yeah, it's really nice shape too.
720. Yeah, I restored this one. This one spent.
Is that a 27?
It's standard. Whatever one is in it from.
Yeah, it's medium res. So
yeah, medium res. It's bigger than like Paperboy and stuff. But this game gets really fun, especially when you get in, like after you get shoes, after you get well, basically you can get pads, you can get shoes, you can get better board, you get helmet, stuff like that. So this is a fun game.
I remember this in the arcades, yeah, and I remember Skate or Die. And I got that thinking it would be the same thing, and it was different. It was still good.
Still good though.
But
so this is the, I don't know if I could do it on the first try, but the grinding trick. Nah, it didn't work. I don't know if you ever see anybody do the grinding trick.
You go across.
You go across and it gets you a lot of points.
Wow, there's a millipede.
Yeah, millipede.
For now.
I think my high scores should be still up here. Let's see. RKA is my.
Wow, that's a monster monitor too.
Yeah, 323. 323, 116. That's my score.
Wow. It's like every game you touch, you're good at.
Yeah, well, you know what? I enjoy this.
Yeah, this is so cool too.
Yeah,
I love this cab.
I mean, look really hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
I used to have that and Cosmic Cruiser.
I mean, even trying to build one from scratch, it's totally
Durmold.
I saw that.
Blaster. I play this a lot too. There's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I have this on my multi-Williams, but the joystick, makes the game.
Yeah, you got to have the right joystick.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has the Moldy XC 440 kit in it. Yeah. So let's see. I think I put it in here. Yep, like that, and then I think you shoot. Yeah. So you can play. Let's see if Chiller's on it. Oh, you know what game is fun? Whodunit is a fun one. This is the first run of the XD 440s too.
Yeah, these things are super rare now.
Yeah, I can't believe I used a different name. So you got to protect the guy. So a pimp is going to come out. Did you just hear the pimp? The pimp said, "Give me 5." So I got to protect that right there. Can't let him. I keep shooting my own guy.
I remember playing this in the corner deli.
I don't think I've ever seen an original board. There we go.
There's that flower pot.
So basically this game though, you're supposed to use the clues to figure out who's the murderer. And then it like you shoot him to make him to go to different places.
Oh, I see. So he moves around and turns around.
And Whodunit, there's a lot of a game behind it that I forget.
It's not just shooting and protecting him.
There's some kind of strategy to it, which I forget. Then got my fighting row over here. I got a bunch more.
I saw it. They're in really good shape, and I saw you have the custom bezel here.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Nice. And the Z-back. Easy to get to through the front.
Yep, that's a great cabinet.
Yeah.
And then Pro Monaco GP.
So this is your game too, right? Didn't you have like a Cabaret you were working on?
Yep, I have probably 10, if not 15 Cabarets.
That's nuts.
On the trailer next door. I have a video out on YouTube.
This is the very first game I played at the bowling alley, not at the arcade. Never slowing down, put the pedal to the metal. Dodging all the cars, pouring all the bottles. Weaving in and out of traffic, even on the bridge. Here comes a fire engine, missed by a smidge. No, it's not for sale, this one's mine. I got the top score at 9999. Monaco GP.
With original rap.
I'll put a little snippet of it here with your permission.
Weaving in and out of traffic, even on the bridge. Here comes a fire engine, missed them by a smidge.
Dude, this place is awesome. I love it.
Thank you so much.
I'm definitely bringing more people next time. Help
We
you
have
out.
a lot of fun.
We love supporting, you know, the local
You can tell
community.
too, the people that come here are good people.
Yeah.
And then here's some other rare stuff. Baby Pack is great.
Yeah, I saw that.
Spy Hunter's great.
Side art's really nice. You did this yourself, or it came like that?
Oh, that's how we got it, actually.
Wow. Because a buddy of mine picked it up, but his side art is a little jacked up.
So we got both Revolution X and Terminator right side by side. You don't see that much. Then we got a Jack the Giant Killer, which I know you haven't seen.
I saw that. I was like, obscure. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, and you know, we do the Kong off every year. So I got to get another one of these, and we're going to do the Jack off, which would be pretty funny. You didn't get
Crazy
it,
Kong? Yeah, I did.
He didn't comment. He's like, or
like, no.
Kong Gorilla is not exactly Crazy Kong. It's Crazy Kong Part 1. Most people have Crazy Kong Part 2.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the other Crazy Kong. That's the more common one.
I think it's cool, the whole history behind that, you know?
Yeah.
Because they licensed it, right?
No, they first did it illegally, and then they tried to license it. I'm not sure if they ever got it through, but they did try to license it.
Because that one you just took out, I think, is a Crazy Climber board, right? That they converted to Crazy Kong.
Not
It's the hardware for Crazy
not
Kong.
not the ones I've ever had, but I know on Maine they show that there is a version that is on a Crazy Climber hardware. But
Right.
all the ones I have are just Falcon.
Oh, okay.
The regular square. I have probably 25 of them.
Right.
And then that board's different though. The Orca one, the Crazy Con, that's like a 3-board stack. That's original.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not built on any other hardware.
Wow. Then you got your row over here.
And then we got the Mitchells, Billy and Billy Jr. playing some Donkey Kong. Billy and I are good friends. He comes at least once a month.
Yeah, streams are getting popular. I've seen a couple. That's how I knew his son was. Oh no, now he's gonna start showing off.
He never comes to visit me. He doesn't even know where Florida is.
I've been to your house. Has Walter Day ever been to your house?
No. Oh, actually. But only like about a month ago.
Oh, wow. How about Steve Sanders? Has he ever been to your house?
He doesn't even know I have a house.
His house is beautiful, by the way. It's a beautiful home.
That's nice. Kong off 7.
Yeah, that's the new marquees, but the guy didn't put any white on it, so that's why we're trying to display it to show people what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks great. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna put LEDs behind this one. Color changing LEDs.
RGBs, yeah.
Yeah.
You got that idea from Jason, right? Remember he had that cabinet
Jason
that he
Cotton.
did?
Yep.
Came out really good.
Yep. And then this is Sean, and that's my baby girl Faithy back there.
Hi again.
Yep. I think we got everything.
Yeah.
And that's Jeff. Jeff is a permanent fixture here. Yep. And then this movie over here too.
What's that?
The movie
I'll light it
out
up.
in California, and they're trying to get funding for it.
Romantic comedy starring Richie Knuckles. What's that about?
They gave me a script.
We're gonna help the movie get going. I agreed to be in it.
Yeah, and Billy said he'd do a cameo in it. And ever since he agreed to do a cameo,
He'll be the
we
new
can't get
Stan Lee.
funding.
What are you kids doing over here?
Stan Lee. Oh, good
All right,
stuff.
man. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Cool.
Thanks for coming and visiting us. Thanks for featuring us. And hopefully next time you come, we'll have a bunch more games.
Yeah.
Maybe not more, but different titles that you can enjoy.
Bye. We'll sign off here. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon. And subscribe to everybody. And pay them a visit. It's really
Subscribe!
cool. Really awesome place. Take care, guys.